You have to take video of me. Okay. 안녕하세요.
But you offered to go someplace with some yoga lessons.
I'll go there.
Oh. So what do you need? A mat?
What do you mean?
Yeah, you can take something out there. Maybe you can take your music box or something. Some oil or some essence.
근데 그것도 하려면 돈 있는 사람들이 하지 않아요? 아닌가? 요즘에 좀 인식이 바뀌었나?
코로나 바이러스 때문에 그래도 비싸긴 하겠지. 그 사람들 입장에서 개인 당근 거 아니야? 그러긴 하는 거 아니야? 거기까지 이동하는 시간이 있지. 그분이 제일 맛있어. 시럽도 먹어야 맛있어.
Whenever you feel like eating meat, you'll take it to a really nice meat restaurant.
Where? What kind of meat?
진짜
We
비싸요.
didn't expect it. So famous.
저는 진짜 그렇게 유명한 데인지 몰랐고
Like they have like a signature dish.
목살이 진짜 맛있어요. 부드럽고
I remember the way I called this.
야 계란찜도 있는데 명란 넣은 계란찜도 만드시고
They put fish egg.
자부심이 있으셔. 무조건 좋은 고기 쓰고 국내산 쓰고
우리 세계 여행 가면 너무 재밌겠다.
그러니까요. 약간 스타일 비슷하니까 이런 거 스트레스 다른 나라 가면 진짜 스트레스 받잖아요.
What?
I think it's the best member to go trip.
That's cool.
그리고 뭐 These days I'm focused on what I like, what I am good at. So most important thing I have to enjoy. If I cannot enjoy the blogging and the making YouTube, I will not
But it
do.
defeats the purpose. That's what I mean.
Huh?
If you don't enjoy it, then what is the purpose of
Yeah, exactly.
doing your hobby? Like the idea is you have a hobby that you can live off, right? But if you cannot take it as a hobby and it's just a normal job, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. 그래서 그냥 하기로 했어요. 그냥 I just do it, you know, enjoying the blogging or something.
Enjoy, 발견 enjoy.
We came here a lot some time ago. This area is nice, but the other side is really nice because the problem is here the train and it's the KTX. So
Okay.
there's a
사람 많다. 스콘이랑 티라미수 하나. 사장님 보냈습니다. 거래님 괜찮습니까? 여기. 네. 감사합니다. 네. 에밀리오가 별로 안 좋아하는. He doesn't like.
no, it's not that I don't like. I like that house too.
주변에 경로당밖에 없어요.
It's like nothing. It's
그러니까
just you and the
슈퍼마켓도
lake.
없고.
Nothing. There's nothing.
저수지 앞에 있는데 사람들 낚시하러 오는 저수지잖아요.
There's no neighbors.
진짜
there's
시골.
nothing.
그러니까 완전 시골은
But it's really
아닌데
nice. It's super
어디
peaceful. It's
그러니까
very
어디 이제 저 필라테스도 하려면 되게 전주까지 가야 되고 그런 상황이니까.
You have to buy the milk and not forget. But like stuff like that. But I don't think it's not a bad option. For learning more about.
Learning more. This guy is yoga teacher.
So your main purpose is learning that to
Learning,
improve your
improve.
yoga
Yes,
skills.
everybody just do the asana, right? So there is no teacher to share. And I found this guy because this guy like philosophy, Buddhism. After graduate university, went to Myanmar and then go meditation.
Yeah, it's weird, huh? Because usually in those countries, like in India, most of the ashram, it's not about yoga. The physical part is
Yeah, I know.
only as a way to achieve the mental part. It's like a tool that you have. It's not the main. It's not the end. It's not doing this posture. It's just you do this posture so you can free your body
it's not like
concentrate
that,
into
yeah.
something.
So I thought because I'm do my physical practicing of course.
I'll get it.
No, you can
전화 온
speak.
But I have the question like last year, but it's like stronger and stronger, and then I feel like that's not enough. There's more, you know.
Ooh.
She will take.
Take it out of the right.
Wow.
Oh, this is the warm cookie that you want.
Oh yeah, I like warm cookie.
You like one.
Yeah.
커피 냄새 좋다.
원래 커피 요즘에 these day, before I don't drink coffee usually, but
But
these
you
days I
enjoy?
try. 예. 근데 아메리카노는 잘 안
She
마셔.
started with one coffee that I really like. It's a salt coffee.
Salt coffee. Really
I
nice.
like that.
그 뒤로 이제 바닐라 라떼
쿠키랑 이거랑 이거 한 입
Yeah,
이거
it's a really
먹고
good
이거
one.
먹고 맛있어.
그렇게 한다 하더라고요.
예, so
맛있어.
I 너무 맛있다.
So
like
delicious.
Yeah, he makes everything very nice.
저분도 원래 서울에서 다른 직장 생활
또
하시다가
먹고 싶. 아니 먹고 있는데 또 먹고 싶어. I'm eating but I want more. You know, that kind of feeling.
That's what you have to do. Yoga.
Oh my gosh.
I think like there's always an opportunity for everything. It's just like if your mental state is ready to see it and do it or not.
Yeah. So everywhere, things everywhere, but I can get it if I cannot see
So
it.
I'm
you know?
pretty sure like if you go back now to those books that had no information, you'll find lots of useful information.
Yes, that's what happened to me. 그 전에는 해방 책을 내가 혼자 많이 읽었거든. 근데 이건 뭔 개소리냐.
네.
근데도 읽었어. 왜냐면 아무리 내가 돌대가리라도 읽으면 남겠지. 근데 don't understand. And then after that, I read that book like 2 eyes more, and then I still don't remember any words. I did already twice, but this time it's like every word is get into my heart. 근데 이번에는 완전 다르게 느껴져.
네.
각별감.
맞아. In my case, same, similar. 저도 옛날에 자기계발 이런 거 있잖아요. 자존감 관련된 책. I read a book about self-esteem a lot because I feel unhappy. Even if I achieve lots of things, I keep so 그래서 I read a lot, many books about the how to make your self-esteem, what is the self-esteem, blah blah blah. But 거긴 다 그냥 뻔한 말들이잖아요. blah 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 blah.
이미 네가 다 알고 있는 거지.
네.
책 한 번만 읽으면 다 나오는 거야.
읽으면 읽을수록 화나. 아니 이걸 누가 모르냐고. 이게
she was getting
upset.
angrier, more she read the book.
because it's
That's bullshit.
yeah, but it is about more not. It is not about the acknowledge. You know, it is more. I have to approach to my life. I have to practice. You know, observe my life. But at the time.
But you just read and then
read
you just stop.
얘기를 적어라 뭐 like for example write a gratitude diary journal what I appreciate but I'm
don't
already
have it.
I already
You have to
I am
create.
I am appreciating so that's why I read this book so how I can you know and lots of have a conversation with your parents or something I don't have any good relationship with my parents it's impossible so that's why I read a book but they are saying you have to think about the positive thing but I cannot so but after meeting you and slowly you know 체험하잖아요 I experience not knowing I just experience go through and then backward I understand now because my body ready to accept you know understand that kind of thing before 그냥 화나더라고요. before 이거 누가 몰라 이거를 네가 안 되니까 이 책을 읽는 거 아니야. 근데 감사 얘기 적으래. 뭐 긍정적인 사람 만나래. 근데 내 주변에 그런 사람이 없으니까 이런 거 아니야. 근데 지금은 약간 이제 알 것 같아. 그렇게 하라는 이유를. 그러니까 이게 체화가 되니까 experience. So I can understand.
So
now.
that's bullshit because if you already experienced the good thing and then you understand the book, but somebody in a desperation, they cannot
Yeah,
understand.
no.
Yeah, no, that doesn't.
More upset. I want to hit the writer.
그렇기 때문에.
어. 그래서
진짜 아이러니. That's really.
그래서 언니 말이 뭔지 알 것 같아. 그러니까 이 지식이랑 이거랑 이게 있다가 이게 준비가 되면 이게 막 알려고 노력하지 않아도 이게 그냥 아 이래서 이런 거구나라고 이해되는 그런 느낌이 오는 것 같아요. 저도 그 시기를 지나고 있는 것 같아요. 그래서 예를 들어서 막 엄청 언니 전에 저를 봐면 엄청 막 맨날 불편하겠잖아요. 맨날 일 너무 힘들고 막 근데 지금은 그러니까 옛날에는 다 원인이 내 바깥에 있다고 생각했거든요. Before I complain a lot because still I'm a complain, but my more complain
You're
before
very honest.
because my fault is outside, not from me. But 지금은 now I understand all the thing is up to my
Yesterday I
mind.
found an article about the Squid Game. So it was written by some professor in Germany or something that there is like the director of Korean studies for the University of Berlin. So he said that, you know, so he explains the thing about Korea is that it's the game is based on a real problem in Korea that lots of people have debt they cannot pay. So it says that now with COVID and the global recession, there's lots of people are unable to pay their debts. So anyway, he analyzes that part, but he says that compared to the rest of the countries, the OECD countries, Korea has 110% debt.
Because they want to buy house.
Not only because they want to buy a house, that's what he said. First, the house market is extremely expensive.
Yeah, very expensive.
But also because people here in Korea have something that they're very afraid of being judged by others.
Yeah.
So they always have to show.
They are like standard.
Yeah.
Standard level of
Yeah,
life.
because maybe in other countries, okay, I don't have enough money to live in.
The poor area or something, but Korean people doesn't want.
Yeah. So they will take a loan for they know already that they cannot pay because it's impossible, but they rather do that, and for them it's like it's common in East Asian countries, but not very common in other places, right? Like it's not that everyone that has money wants to use and show their money and buy nice things because that's what people like, but here
Extreme.
it's more.
Yeah, more.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah, so I really, because
So sad.
because too. So in school 저는 그냥 말하거든요. 그러니까 저는 진짜 다른 사람 I really care about other people's judgment, but at the same time I just say what I think, not filter, just honestly. So what I told you one time, one coworker said, so one teacher talked to me, oh, how about you want to join the union of the teachers? So, but I will quit my job 10 years later, so I have to join now. Okay, but that matter, but I will quit this job anyway. In 10 years later, I will go another country. So that one co-worker listening my conversation, so she left, and oh, I like you, I like her because you are too honest. You very frankly speaking, and you're honest because nobody can speak. It is hard to find someone to speak like that, tell like that. I just say I speak. So I think it is a good or not. 언니도 그런 성격이잖아요. 그러니까 어떻게 보면 그래서 저는 처음에 when I heard her saying, so it is good or not, I just judge myself, you know. So your intention of saying it means I'm good or not or something it is bad. What I don't know, I don't get your point. Why you say like that to me? Because it is not common, you know. Because it is unique. So, oh no, I really like you like that. So, oh okay. So because most of people really afraid of the another people's judgment, so they didn't say their honest opinion. Because if I do like that, another people like, oh, why she doesn't follow another people's opinion? Why she get trouble? Why she make a process hard, complicated like that? So I don't know. So it is very hard to say their honest opinion in Korea. And more sad thing is they don't follow their own path.
No,
Their life.
I think sometimes people they don't understand themselves. That's
그냥,
why.
yeah, they're
So they,
outside.
So their brain is just a systematic, like they see that and then they say this type of word and then they judge this. They just like
Put everything in different compartments. Yeah. So it doesn't
and
make
then
any
that's
sense.
it done because there is no meaning. There is no like.
But that's what I always think. Okay, like the life has no meaning, and I think with this, the way that we do things, like our society, really, it's all messed up. Like nothing makes. Like if you look, if someone comes that lived in the jungle, that they come and they see this, nothing makes any sense. Nothing, like really, nothing makes sense. There's no sense to anything. I think so. It's very hard to accepting that, like these are the rules. It's actually a very complicated mental process, right? Like how can you accept that there's so many people that die because of they're hungry or war or anything like that? Nothing makes any sense in reality. And I think you have to build like all these different compartments to put everything, but if you put them all together, nothing makes sense. Like but that's why we have so many like stereotypes and things. We were talking about that on Friday. We went for a walk with Mando, and there's like a restaurant near the house. So they had already closed the restaurant. They were making like a barbecue outside, and the lady had already an idea in her mind. So when she saw us, she said, "Oh, foreign dogs, they're so big, they're so ginormous. Korean dogs are so small." But Amanda's not really, like, he's not bigger than a Jindo actually, right? And he said, "Oh, your boyfriend, he's so huge. The Korean men are so tiny." But the weirdest thing is that her son or whoever was with her was like a 2 meter ginormous, you know, like not fat, but like really big guy. Right? At least he doubled my weight, and he had like 50 centimeters higher. But in her mind, I was bigger than her son. And Mando was bigger than any Korean
my
dog.
mom, my parents also think like that.
Yeah.
They stuck the frame.
Yeah, even if it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, even if it doesn't make sense, it's stuck. It's stuck in frame. It is
even
right.
if exactly like if you know you have your son and a foreigner standing right next to each other, and your son is 100 times bigger, they cannot see it. They really cannot see it.
That's right. Because these days I read about the brain, how the brain make think or emotion.
Yeah.
That's interesting, but I cannot explain to you.
But it's true. Like I think it's very hard. So we create ourselves categories
I
that
put
don't
my
make sense.
life standard outside on other people's just a normal life. But now I waste my time. I mean,
You don't have to do that really. Yeah. Nobody care about you.
but I mean, I can live more myself, be myself. But before, when you're student, childhood, they put so many standards of the society, like not ethics. You mean this is the right thing because of the other people who think like that. They kind of think. So, but you know, some rules is okay, but some rules is not fit to me. But I have to go inside that frame. It is very struggling, you know. If not, I very judge myself and I afraid of judge
By others.
from others. But now, whatever, I don't care, you know. I try not to care. But 뒤에 타섰네 만도. 이 친구가 지저증이요.